Can y'all really feel the East Coast feel West Coast feel dirty South, dirty. Can y'all really feel the East Coast feel Say what? Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new here, I'm your favorite beauty blogger, bestie over 40. I do makeup tutorials, skincare tutorials, product recommendations, and all types of things over here on this channel. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today, I'm showing you guys my realistic everyday makeup routine. No foundation involved, just a good complexion base, a little bit of color, a little bit of zhuzhing on the eyes, but this is what I would wear on an everyday basis that I'm wearing makeup and I'm not filming, or it's not a special occasion, or I don't feel like getting all glammed up and I just want to look pulled together. This is something like that I would do. I get lots of compliments when I wear this type of makeup look and I really like it. And I know a lot of you guys are busy, like I'm busy. Sometimes you only have 10, maybe 15 minutes to give yourself to just get a little pulled together before you leave the house. So if you want to see how I got my everyday realistic, you can totally achieve this at home makeup look, I hope that you will keep watching. So after I have applied my Liquid Glow filter, I prime my face with the Milk Hydro Grip. I've already done these 2 steps off camera and I thought it was on camera, but my Canon battery died, so I had to switch to my iPhone, which is why you're meeting me where I am right now, but that's okay. We are not perfect on this channel. We just do our very best. I went in with my Bobbi Brown Correct and Conceal sticks. These are my normal ones. The shade Peach under my eye and the shade Deep Peach where my hyperpigmentation is. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just kind of tap that in. I like to layer these. If I'm wearing a liquid foundation, I'll put my color corrector on first. But because I'm not wearing a liquid foundation today, and this is just what I would normally do on a regular day, I'm going to go ahead and just buff this in with the brush and let that Liquid Glow filter do as a complexion product today. And I have you nice and close so you can see everything right here. We're just going to buff that in, and I'm going to tap it under my eye as the same way. We're still going to use concealer, but I'm just tapping it in with this concealer brush. Under my eyes, I'm going to do the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer. As you can see, it kind of has a little bit of goldenness to it. And it's going to play well with the liquid filter because it's not super bright, but it's enough to give me a little bit of coverage. I'm going to let that sit under my eye, and then I'm going to use a flesh color concealer to kind of touch up around my face. So to touch up on my face, I'm going to use the Givenchy Prisme Libre concealer. And I want y'all to trust me on the process, okay, of how I'm doing the concealer, because while it doesn't look exactly like a match for my foundation, concealer is meant to complement and cover. So I'm just going to put this where I need it while this one is drying under my eye. And I'm going to put just a teeny tiny bit on the outwards of my eye. And you can see the difference in the shades. But this is like the regular everyday makeup that I do. So once this is set, I'm going to take a sponge and just tap that in. I should have said the brush because I like to pat it in first and then go over it with the sponge. So you guys, you just got to roll with me today, okay? It's Sunday. I'm trying to get it together for the week. I have had some serious... Oh, you know what? Is Mercury still in retrograde? Or I think Mercury in retrograde ended or is still going on. I think it ends this week, but I'm going to blame it on that because I've been having some technical difficulties over here today. But look how those 2 concealers are blending. So we're just going to blend that in. Now that I have it tapped in under my eyes, then I'm going to take the damp beauty sponge and just go right up in the corners here. I'm going to tell you something else too, honey. These iPhone cameras show everything. There's no hiding. I was like, do I got on eyeliner? Girl, no. It's just showing my black circle, my dark circles on my eye. OMG. Just tapping that in, the concealer, wherever I put it. And just making sure it is nice and blended. And you know what? I'm going to take the rest of that over here on my eyelid to kind of cover up some of those dark circles. There we go. To set everything in place and to give me a little bit more coverage, I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is in the shade Medium Deep. Yes, Medium Deep.
This is the one I use. I'm hitting pan on this a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just going to give myself a nice blending in here with this powder. And it just kind of brings everything together. On a normal day, I normally would not do a liquid foundation. So even if I have that Halo Glow on, I still like something with a mineralized finish to still have me a little bit glowy, but not like, you know, super matte or anything like that. I'm going to do my eyebrows because I totally forgot about it. Please hold. So now that I have a little bit of powder on, I put on a brow. I'm going to go ahead and use my bronzer, the Juvia's Place Bronzer Duo in the shade Medium. And I just run my brush like that over the two. And I just take and just go around the perimeter of my face just to warm me up a little bit. I really like how that just gives me a nice little natural little sun-kissed piece of color going on here. And this is the brush that I got from e.l.f., the double-sided one when I ordered the blush. I will link that below. I think they finally have the double-sided ones at Ulta now, finally. I'm going to do a little bit of the bronzer just down my nose. A little bit of that. I have absolutely been wearing these e.l.f. Camo blushes since I got them. This is a newer shade that I just got last week. It's called Suave Mauve. I put a dot right here. I'm going to take the same e.l.f. blush and just kind of pat that in on my cheek. And this one is a little bit more of a wash of color, but if you have like 2 dots, it's going to give you a lot more pigment. But actually, with this kind of look that I go for like every day, this is about as much as I would wear. So I'm just going to blend that in. And if you want, add more. You know, I don't have no problem with that. In fact, I think I'm going to do just a teensy bit more right here. But I have been loving these blushes. I haven't met or seen any video where somebody said they didn't like these new Camo blushes at all, because they are that good. And that's a little pop of color. For eyeshadow, I'm just taking a little bit of shimmer. This is that shade Choco Express that I got from the Sephora collection. It's just a little bit of the brown shimmer just right there on my eyelids, and it's just to give me more like of a little awakeness in my eye. I feel like I cannot talk today. That is such a pretty color. And you can always skip this step. You don't have to do this. I just like to do this, and I really like to play around with my eyes because if I'm not filming or sleeping, I have my glasses on. So I like for my eyes to still have a little bit of zhuzh to them, like that. For a look like this, I can switch up my lip however I choose to during this time, because my face is just so neutral and natural, what have you. The only pop of color I really have is on my cheeks and on my eyes. But for today, I'm just going to take a little bit of lip liner. No matter what, if I can't decide on a lipstick for the day, I am definitely always wearing a lip liner. This one is a new one from e.l.f. This is their new gel. I think it's called what is it called? Cream Glide Lip Liner. And this is in the shade Spill the Tea. It's just a warm brown. And then I'm going to take something I haven't used in a while. The Morphe Drip Glass Lip Glosses. And this is in the shade Drip Coffee. Just a nice neutral kind of brown. Or almost a cool tone. Oops. Like that. And that would be my makeup look. That's what I would wear. So this is my everyday that I would go out to run errands with type of look. Saturday or something like that. This is what the face that I'm wearing. It's not always foundation. It's concealer under the eye, a little bit of powder. It may seem like a lot still, but it's really not. And I get a lot of compliments on this because it just looks like my skin just has a nice flush of color. Like I said, I like to zhuzh up my eyes because I'm wearing my glasses all the time. If I'm not filming, I have my glasses on, so but I still like my eyes to pop, you know what I'm saying? And so if you are like we're masking and doing all of that, you can switch out your lipstick to a liquid lipstick, something that's going to hold and not smear under your mask. If you want to see an example of that, of how I keep mine in place under my mask, just let me know and I'll be glad to show you that video or even refilm it for you to kind of update it. But this is my everyday look. This is my makeup look. I'll switch out the lip, but the face is pretty much the same with a concealer, a little bit of color corrector just to get my complexion together. But this is pretty much it. It's not super glam. It's something that I can do normally within like 10 minutes or so, especially in the morning. And I'm out the door, but running errands. But I get a lot of compliments on this look and I really like it. And I hope y'all did too. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and thank you for sticking with me through the technical difficulties. I'm sorry if it seemed like I was kind of all over the place, but I was filming on one device, had to stop and then come to my phone and film. So I'm kind of up close and personal. You can really see. Y'all know I don't hide anything over here. We are all about embracing the flaws and the up close and the pores and all of that good stuff. Even the mistakes made during filming, you get to see how it's done. And today is just one of those days. But thanks for rolling with me. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see y'all back here sooner than you think. Bye.